Hi, this is Jill Riley, and I am the Assistant Communications Director for the Pacific Northwest Conference. And I am excited to be with you again. And today I wanted to introduce you to Ron Johnson of Mercer Island, Washington. Hi, Ron.
Hey, thanks, Joe.
It's good to have you here with us today. And Ron's going to share with us some about an interesting ministry that he's involved in. And I'm going to let him kind of take the lead here and tell you a little bit of what it's about.
Yeah, thank you for this opportunity. Yeah, the organization is Free Wheelchair Mission, and the name kind of says it all. Their mission is to give wheelchairs away for free to people in the world that normally just do not have access to them. They're faith-based, they're nonprofit, they're humanitarian. They're based in Orange County, and they're trying to raise awareness about the need for wheelchairs around the world, and then raise support money to help meet that need. The World Health Organization estimates there's 80 million people in the world, developing world, that need a wheelchair, but just there's no hope of getting one. And the founder and president saw that need many, many decades ago. And then when he was kind of in between jobs, started this in his garage. And, now over 25 years later and 1.4 million wheelchairs later, it's still going strong. And we're trying to do everything we can to support it.
That's amazing. That's an amazing number of how many people need wheelchairs. And,
Yeah.
being in a developed world, we don't think about access to durable medical equipment and how difficult that is, right?
Yeah, you go to the hospital and they give you everything you need, or you rent it, or somebody drops it off. But and then think of all the difficult births that happen in the developing world, the accidents that they don't have 911 to fix them up.
Right, right.
You're born with disabilities, you're born, or you have an accident and you're crippled, and that is your life. And if you're in a country that where there is no real faith, or it's Hindu or Buddhist focused, you're labeled as cursed. And so you not only are disabled, but you're forgotten. And that's your life until Free Wheelchair Mission. You can get on that list with Free Wheelchair Mission and get your mobility back.
Yeah, that's great. How did you come to be involved with them?
Well, at the Covenant Church on Mercer Island, and now Encounter Covenant, gosh, this was probably 20 plus years ago, and we've been supporting Free Wheelchair Mission for that long. But a longtime member, and I think he was on the board at the point. Many on this call might know George Duff, but he was attending a Christian Management Association meeting, and the founder and president Don Schoendorfer was at that meeting and had gave a talk. And George was so impressed, he said, "Hey, how can I help?" And he came back to Mercer Island and said, "I'm going to sponsor a free dinner and get everybody there, and have Don speak, and then try to raise money." And we've been doing free dinners every fall for the last 20 years, and I think we've raised enough money for over 1 million wheelchairs. But again, it's still just a drop in the bucket. Um, the need is just so immense. It's just such a practical thing. Everybody that hears about it goes, "That's a no-brainer." For
Mhm.
$96, I can get somebody lifted off the ground, out of their bed, and give them the gift of mobility. It's a no-brainer. So yeah, it's a fun cause to promote, because you don't really get any pushback. So
Yeah, so the $96, is that like a yearly commitment that people make or
no,
what
that's
can we
just
get?
hey, I want to lift somebody off the ground. So write a check, or do a transfer of $96 to Free Wheelchair Mission, and they ship wheelchairs to over 90 countries around the world. And they have two manufacturing plants, in one in China and now one in India. And when they get enough for 500 chairs, it goes into a shipping container, and it'll go to a port somewhere in the world where there is a like-minded ministry partner who will take possession of the wheelchairs. And the like-minded ministry partners keep a list of everybody in their service area that needs a wheelchair, and then they go and distribute them. So Free
That's
Wheelchair Mission
fantastic.
doesn't have staff in 90 plus countries. They partner with, World Vision and Operation Blessing, and in some cases, the government, social services, but there's just a lot of nonprofit, faith-based organizations that they partner with all in all these countries to help make it happen.
Well, we will put information on both the mission and how to get a hold of you if they have questions. We'll link all this down below this
Sure.
blog and let people know what to do. But real quick before we go, I just wanted to know what's going on at Encounter Church these days.
Well, we're just loving Jesus and making disciples who live like Jesus and lead others to Jesus. So you can say it, you can tell it's all about Jesus there. And it's been great as Encounter has come on Mercer Island. They've really embraced Free Wheelchair Mission as well. And so we're going to continue our plan of actually this year it'll be Saturday night, October 5th at the Mercer Island Community and Event Center. We'll have a free dinner. So we encourage anybody that wants to get more familiar with the mission to come. And we'd love to get some of the other covenant churches in the area. So if you're a pastor or anybody that's hearing this and you go to Newport or Highline or Seattle First or Korean Covenant in Kirkland or the Seattle Chinese community, who am I missing? Creekside. Don't want to leave anybody out,
Yeah.
but yeah, if you it'd be great to have you come and enjoy the dinner on us. And this year we will have the CEO Nuka Solomon join us, and then also a special guest some might want to meet. Jim Zorn, NFL quarterback Jim Zorn, will be there to share as well. So we'd love to see you Saturday, October 5th, and hopefully you can share the link for that event as well.
Yes, I'll do that. Well, Ron, thank you so much for sharing and for just your heart and passion for ministry and for sharing Jesus. I really appreciate your time.
Yeah, thank you, Joe. Appreciate it. God bless.